Welcome to Mailbox Monday for November 14th. This week I got quite a few books. Two of them were ebooks, and so I don't have them here to discuss, but the first of those was Courtney Crumrin and the Night Things by Ted Nafe, I think is how you say it. You can see the picture of that book below. I got it as an e-galley through netgalley.com. Actually, I already read and reviewed it, so the review went up on Friday. It was a really good graphic novel book. Had a lot of good fantasy elements to it, and a pretty funny heroine who reminded me a lot of Mandy from Grim and Evil. She's pretty funny. The second book I got as a NetGalley graphic novel to review was The Girl Who Owned a City, and this is a graphic novel based on an old science fiction book by O.T. Nelson. I never read the original book, but I read this one, and it's basically about a girl who everybody over the age of 12 just turns into dust and dies, which is kind of an unrealistic premise for a story. But she ends up starting her own city in this school to help protect some of the kids, and ends up getting in a conflict with some other people, another group of kids who form their own army. The graphic novel was really good. I actually already read that one too, and that one will go up for review next week. And Penny McCaffrey, she came to help. Then I bought a few books. There was actually a deal on Book Perks to get the whole Abarat series. I don't know how you actually say Abarat by Clive Barker for a pretty cheap price. So I've actually already read Abarat and Days of Magic Nights of War, which is the second in that series. And then this was a hard copy of Absolute Midnight. So I've already read these, but I had them on audiobook, so I kind of want to get them in written book form. This is the second one, Days of Magic, Nights of War. And then this is the third one, which I have not read, which is Absolute Midnight. So these ones are kind of cool because I was a little disappointed. I thought they were all three going to be the hardback versions, because the hardback versions have all the artwork in them. So this is Absolute Midnight. It's got all the original artwork in it. And that's kind of why I bought them there, because I was hoping the other two were the ones with the artwork also. But they weren't. Oh well. So there's just a lot of cool pictures in there. So I'm excited to read those. The other book I finally bought was Crossed by Ali Condi, and I really liked Matched, and this is the second book in that series. This is one of those things. This book has been getting really not good reviews, and I really liked Match, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it, and now I almost wish I had waited, because I've read a lot of bad things about this book. But I'm hoping I enjoy it, because I did really like Match. I know it was kind of like a dystopian light. It was a little bit fluffy and nice for a dystopian, but I thought it was kind of a fun read, and so hopefully I'll like this one anyways, even though nobody else really seems to. And then I got a book through paperbackswap.com. This is Return to Exile, the first book in the Hunter Chronicles by E.J. Patton. This came out, I think, in September. I should look. Anyways, this one just sounds really good. It's been getting some great reviews, and it's got some cool, I was going to try and find it. It's got some fun little pictures in here. There it is. So each chapter has some fun pictures that started out. Really nice looking book. So I'm excited to read it, and glad I got that. It's kind of a middle, yeah, I suppose I should actually say what it's about. It's a middle grade fantasy about a boy who finds out he's a hunter or something like that. And then I got two more for review that weren't ebooks. The first was Crystalia and the Source of Light by P.M. Glaser. I don't have a whole lot of idea about what this is. I know it's about some kids who end up going on some magical adventures through an underground kingdom and have to, fight the red and orange princes and King Beryl the blue and all these things. It just sounded like a lot of fun, a good middle grade adventure again. And this is just a very pretty book. It's got a very nice cover. Pages are really nice. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I actually got this through the library thing early reviewers program, so this one should be a fun read. And then the last one I got directly from the publisher, and this is Secrets of the Magic Ring by Karen McQuestion. Whoops. The first book she read was Celia and the Fairies, and I enjoyed that one. These are meant for a little bit younger audience, so middle grade or younger probably. I enjoyed reading the first one. It was a pretty fun little fairy tale. Very short book. This one is actually one of the ones published by Amazon Encore, but I got this direct from the publisher, who wrote me and asked if I would run a giveaway for it, which I will be doing shortly. I keep forgetting to post it, but I'll do this shortly, and then review this book. So all in all, I believe it was, how many here? Like 9 books this week. I look forward to reading a lot of them. I hope that you guys have a great week of reading ahead of you, and I will see you next week. Bye.